Hello everyone and welcome to JP Creation, and in this lecture we are going to create the torso part. So to create a torso, first we have to check the units in which units we are working. So to check the units we can click on Windows, then click on Setting and Preferences. Inside Setting and Preferences, click on Preferences. Now click on Settings, and in Settings you will get a option called Working Units. So the working unit, we for now we are keeping it on centimeters, so let it be on centimeters and save it. While working on centimeter, 1 unit is equal to 1 centimeter. If you keep it on foot, then 1 unit is equal to 1 foot, means the number of blocks you will get in the grid will be 1 block is equal to 1 foot if you are working on foot. But now the 1 block is equal to 1 centimeter. So to create the torso, we will take a cylinder from polymodeling, create a cylinder, and you have got this tiny cylinder here. So press W. I am using shortcut key to move the object, so you can come over here and then select the tool, select the move tool and take it up. Zoom in this both the viewport, and now if you want to change the size of the cylinder, you can directly come here and change it. But doing from this can occur some problem in the model, like if you scale the cylinder from here and then you add some subdivisions, it can occur a problem, and then you can face to again reset it. So I suggest don't do it from here. Click on polycylinder and then increase the radius by clicking here. Select the radius and then with middle mouse button just click and drag it. So in this way you can increase the radius, and then for increasing the height, select the height, then middle mouse button click and then drag it. Again press W or come to move tool and bring it a bit up, this much. Now here I am not able to see where the object is there, so select the object from here and keep the cursor in this viewport and press F so that it will focus on the object. So now after adding the height, come on subdivision axis, and with middle mouse button we can increase or decrease. So here we can keep it on 12 or 16. We have to give a number in which we can see an edge in the middle of the object. Like now we are able to see a line in the middle of the object, properly middle. So we want this type of line in the middle. That is why for now we will keep it on 16. After that, in subdivision height, we will select the subdivision height and then increase it. So for now we will keep the subdivision height on 5. Later on if we need to add some edges, then we can add it, and rest all the things we will keep it as it is and come inside the viewport. Now we have to increase the size of this. So to do this we can right click and go to vertex menu, and inside vertex we can zoom it here, then select all these vertices. After selecting these vertices we have to scale it, so press R and now decrease the radius. We want this a bit up here, and then rotate it by pressing E in this axis. I suggest don't use the outer part of the ring which is in yellow color. Use the innermost which is in green, blue and red. So I am selecting the red ring which is for x-axis, and then rotate it in this direction and press W, take it up. a bit here, scale a bit more and adjust it. In the same way, select all these vertices and move it a bit front and then scale it. Don't scale it from here, you can scale it from this side and bring it more front. After this, select all these vertices and keep it here. So I'm not able to see what is behind this cylinder. So to see that, we can click on shading and click on X-ray. But doing X-ray, it will show only in the particular viewport, not in all the viewport. If you want to see in X-ray in the other viewport also, like front view, then by coming to the front view, we can click on shading and then click on X-ray. So select this and then bring it front. Selection, do the selection here and then bring it more front here. Select this both vertices and then bring it here. Scale this vertices, press R and then scale it from this side. Select this and scale it from here. Same as it is. Bring it more front. So the shape from back, it should be like this. Okay. Take this more front. You can scale this more. Okay, so this much is done. Now we have to come in the front view, and after coming inside the front view, we have to go to face mode. So right click and select the face mode in the components and then select the half part of the object and press delete. Same as it is, we don't want the upper and the bottom faces, cap faces. So select all this. By dragging and selecting, it will select in this way. So we don't want to delete the faces over here. So press Ctrl and then make a selection in this way so that you can deselect it and press delete. In the same way, we have to select this part and then press Ctrl and then make a selection to deselect the uppermost faces and then press delete to delete the bottom faces. So after doing this much, we will come in the front view by pressing space and then after coming here, then right click and go to vertex menu, press W. So we did a mistake. The mistake is that we did not scale it from this side. So I am pressing Ctrl Z and after this much is scaled, you have to scale in front view also. So coming to the front view, we will scale it more by pressing R and scale it in this direction. Then again select this vertices and after pressing R scale it a bit, then make a selection of this and scale it. In this way you have to scale each of the vertex by making a selection. Okay, so after this much is selected, now come to the face mode and then select the half portion of the character and delete it. We don't want the uppermost and the faces at the down, so create a selection in this way and after pressing Ctrl deselect this part and then press delete, so that we will delete the cap, only the faces at the cap. Again make a selection in this way, and we don't want the selection of this, so press Ctrl and do deselection of this, and again delete it. So after deleting this, now press right click and go to edge mode, select this both the edges, and sorry, not in the edge, come to vertex, and in the front view we have to adjust the vertex. So select all these three vertices and bring it up somewhere here, and then select these two vertices, bring it more up, select this and keep it more up here. Select this vertex and bring it close to the grid. So this must be something like this. So after making a shape like this, come here in the perspective view and go in edge mode, select the both the edges from here and here, this both the edges, and create a bridge. So we can create a bridge by holding shift right click. By holding shift and right click, you will get an option called bridge here. We can click on the option box here, or else if you are not able to do this, in modeling you will get one option by coming to edit mesh, edit inside edit mesh, you will get an option called bridge, and we have to click on this option panel. First reset it and then apply and close. Now this has not added some division, so to add division, click on division, and in the viewport press middle mouse button and drag on the right side. So dragging to the right, we can add the edges how much we want. So I had added 3 edges, and now I will go to the side view. So coming to side view, again we have to right click and come on vertex mode, and then select all the vertices from the down and press W to move it down a bit here, and then select this middle vertex and bring it more down. So in this way you have to move it a bit down, and then again you can come to object mode. So this is a part from where the leg is going to be extended. Now we have to come up and see how we can create a hand. So I want to insert a edge in middle of these faces, because these are very linear way, so we want some round shape here. So to add that edge, we can come to edge and then press shift and right click for insert edge loop. The same option you will get inside mesh tool. Inside mesh tool you will get insert edge loop, and then you can click on the option panel, reset that, and click here anywhere where you want. So by adding the edge loop, you will not get the flow of the edge, means it will not change anything in the flow of the edges. So I will press Ctrl Z for now, and here in the option panel of insert edge loop, you will get one option called insert with edge flow. Click on that option and then click anywhere where you want to add the edge. So now this has made some changes, like it has turned a bit rounded. So if you want to turn the flow, like if you click here, it will make the flow a bit curved. So in this way you can add the edges. Now we want to add an edge approximately here. We will add one edge and then one edge over here. In this way we have added two edges in middle of this faces, and then reset and close this. So whenever you use it for the second time, you will get the tool again. You will not have to reset it. Okay, so always reset and then close it, and before using also reset it and then use it, so there will be less chance of facing any errors. So close this panel and then right click and then come to face mode, press W and select all the four faces. After selecting these four faces, we have to leave three faces from here and three from here. Select these four faces and hold shift and then right click on the faces. So you will get one option called circularize component. Click on that option so that four faces will turn into circle. And looking this from side view, this has been turned a bit, so we will twist it by coming to twist option and then middle mouse button and drag it in this way. Press W and bring it back because the hand is not properly in the middle, it is a bit back. Then extrude this four faces from here to here. Press Ctrl plus E and then extrude it. After making this extrude, come to edge mode and select this four edges. After selecting these four edges, you can again switch to front view. Press W and you can see that the pivot point is facing straight up and in horizontally and vertically, properly in horizontally and properly in vertically also. So we have to change this, like we don't want to move this in this directions. Okay, we want it's the normal direction. So to move in the normal direction, we can click on this move tool and change the axis orientation from world to component. So now it will move in its own direction. Okay, so we want this a bit down, so the hand will be in rounded shape from, if we see it from up, in this way, not a box. Then again coming to the front view, we can go to vertex menu and then press W and select all these vertices and move it here. So we want this curve shape coming here, and select this vertex and then again bring it down. Reset the tool. Now select this three faces and then bring it up. In this way. Now we can come to edge mode and then select this edge and move this in its same direction. To slide this edge in its own direction, we can come to edit mesh tool, and here you will get one option called slide edge. So click on slide edge and then hold middle mouse button and slide this edge how much you want to slide it. Same as it is, select this edge and slide this edge too. After making this slide, now we will add an edge loop in middle of this. So again come to the edge loop, shift and right click, or else we can click on mesh tool and then click on insert edge loop and then insert a edge. After inserting the edge, we can right click and come to object mode. Now delete this faces from down. So by coming to face mode and then pressing W, select this 4 faces and delete it. Again come to object mode. Now if you select this and press 3, you can see it has been done properly, but because of the distance of the faces you can face some problem. So we can smooth this part by going to smooth tool and sculpting. You will get one option called lift a surface. uh, Not this tool, but you can click on smooth the surface. So click on this option, smooth the surface, and then the radius is a bit more, means the size of the brush. So pressing B and middle mouse button and drag, we can lower it and increase the size of the brush. So we want this much, and then click here to make it smooth. So we can arrange in this way. We can also arrange in this direction over here. So after doing these changes, now again press W and come out of that tool. We can also press 1 again to see the hard edges. I will save the file. So by clicking on file and then click on save scene as, sorry, not save scene, save scene as, and then inside, after clicking on that, in desktop we had made a folder called character boy, and then inside this we have created a folder called scenes. Inside scene you have to save it by giving a name, see character, and then click on save as.